happy Easter coming up. Hello, happy Easter. This is my Easter chick. And what's today's show, Easter chick? Well, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know. It's a question that nobody knows yet, but in this show, it's the egg that came first, so we're going to have a happy Eggy Easter. So, happy Eggy Easter to you. I thought that we'd keep it very simple because obviously the big stuff has all been the build-up and the lovely Easter eggs and bunnies, etc., etc. And so I was going to keep it very simple on Easter Sunday in the daytime because obviously we're going to have the big meal in the evening. So I thought a kind of frittata, but I'm going to keep the calories lower than usual in an egg, and you can add in the calories or carbohydrates. So, you know, as I always try and do is keep the fats down and the protein higher and, you know, keep the levels going. Don't forget to try and keep up your workouts as well. And oh, by the way, subscribers, we've hit 300 and I'm aiming for that 400. No, let's just go to 500, shall we? So, but thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. And if you haven't liked, well, you won't have liked till you see this, but then please do like. So let's get on with this now. Happy Eggy Easter to you. And here starts my frittata. Okay, so here we have the ingredients. Now you can add to it, as I said, and make it fattier or lower than you want. So I have used for approximately 4 people who want this as their main sort of thing at brunch. I have used white of an egg. This is whites of about 4 eggs to 6 eggs. You can actually get them in cartons now. So I've used half a carton of white of the egg. 3 eggs. So now don't forget the fats and cholesterol is in the yellow and the protein is in the albumin or the whites. So that's over here. In case there's a bit of a distraction here, it's because there's activity going on the farm. My horse has a sprained leg, so, you know, vets and all that. Okay, so here I have some chopped green peppers, coriander, but you can use parsley if you prefer it. I've got some minced chili in there as well, just for a little bite. I've used some chopped tomatoes. Now I've used about 1.5 tablespoons of everything, or tablespoon of everything. I've got here a full tablespoon of cheese, of onion, 1/2 tablespoon to 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now this is optional. I've used French fries and ham. Now this is if you want to make it slightly naughtier and a bigger meal and to feed a lot more people. So you get in the little Spanish potato in it kind of theme going on. So like now I'm just going to start putting all this together, and this would take about 5 to 7 minutes to put together, and then it takes about 15 minutes in the oven, and that's it. So you've got a sort of 20 minutes to 25-minute meal to feed 4 to 6 people depending on what you put in it, okay, and what you serve it with. There you go. So I haven't got you the most pretty thing going here, but it's okay, it serves a purpose. I'm going to start with beating in my full eggs first, so I've got 3 of those. Okay, now I'm going to use a hand beater, serves the purpose quite quickly. Now I'm keeping that aside for a minute, and I'm going to rinse this out and get rid of all the water, because I'm going to beat the egg whites, and you don't want to get any water or egg yellow into it when you're beating egg whites, because it won't peak as well. So here we go. Now I'm adding in the salt in here because that generally gets it to stiffen quite quickly. So here we go. If you see little tails all over the place, it's my dogs. Easter weekend, you know, they're enjoying the sunshine. Now I'm stuffing in the salt. Now it's optional if you like this all fluffy, I do. So. Reminds me of my cook back home, Joey, who passed away, my chef. He always made me fluffy omelette, we used to call it. And So I used to help him beat it. We always used one of these beaters. Didn't use the electric stuff and all that. Oh, that'll do, I think. Oh, what's the matter, Axel? Okay, so I'm going to mix that together. Lots of fluffies going on here. Now, that's going aside, and I'm going to heat my pan. So here it comes. I'm putting in half a tablespoon of olive oil here to stop it sticking, whatever sticks in. Now, to this, I'm going to add my onion. All these things are optional. If you don't like onion, no onion. Okay? A wee bit of the tomato. I love tomatoes in everything. I've got my green chilies. Coriander can go in later. My green peppers, you can use red, yellow, whatever you want. I might chuck in that ham actually, why not? There you go. The ham's gone in. Now, I'm going to turn on the oven while I'm at it so it reaches the right temperature. So give me a second. Okay, so this week, yeah, it's been really eventful because we had the festival of Holi, which is coming of spring, etc., battle of good over evil, all the usual stuff in Indian Hindu philosophy. So I had a couple of friends over, Sonia and Meena, and we put holy color on each other, which is bright colors which signifies spring, of course. And you sort of chuck stuff at each other. We didn't really make too much of a mess, and then we had a really nice, healthy lunch of grilled salmon, which was nice. I don't know what you've been up to this week, but the weather's been pretty good. But next week it's going to snow apparently. What's that about? Now, I am going to be popping in the egg thingamy mixture. Now, there are times when I just pop this directly in the oven and I let it bake, which is quite nice as well. But what I'm going to do is kind of emulsify everything so it doesn't burn at the bottom. Now that tomato is going around as well. It's also slightly scrambling up the eggs, so it'll cook quicker when it's out there. I'm going to chuck on the remaining oil on the top. And my coriander, I've not put much of it, it's just a wee bit in there. And I am using some cheese. I'm making it slightly naughtier than it should be. Okay, now that looks like it's ready to go into the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes. All you have to do really is to poke your knife through it and see that it's clear. Also, sometimes I press the top, and if it sponges back, it's ready. You'll know what I mean when you try it. Don't get your fingers burnt, whatever you do. Done that a few times. Okay, here I take my rather messy cloth and I am moving my way to the oven. Right, so there it is. It's looking very nice, and like I said, you know, it's sort of fluffy and soft. And I'm going to cut into it now. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? We do wonder. Well, oh, thank you for bringing me to Indira's house. Thank you, Oreo. Thank you, Oreo. And here we go. I'm going to cut into this and see what it looks like. Oh, that does look particularly nice. Am I going to break it? No, I'm not. And that is one lovely lunch. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And to like this if you do. And remember, you can throw in whatever you want. You can put spinach. You can make it as happy as you want. You can make it as naughty as you want. It's up to you. And whatever it is, you know, just stay well, stay healthy, and have a lovely, happy Easter. And until next time, like I said, here comes the chicken. Till then, here goes the egg. Bye-bye and see you next time.